Dojo Master Bolamore is so strong. Someday, I hope he'll teach me a cool fighting technique. And did I mention his haircut is totally on point?
I have family that lives over in the seaside of Orange Island, but I love it out here in the woods. Being surrounded by nature is just so relaxing.
Long ago, the evil shadow beast wreaked havoc across this luscious land until the mighty Net Kings defeated it, shattering its body to pieces. Oh, I pray that monster never returns.
Hark! Our quest to obtain the elusive relics of the shadow beast continue! Luteus Labyrinth, Sector M! We ride! Our heroes arrive, surrounded on every side by fungus the size of imposing trees. The knight takes the first step forward, accompanied by his ever-diligent squire. The road is paved with danger, but will their destination yield victory or despair? Oh, dear me, how could I? Nylok, dragon of foolish forgetfulness! Have forgotten to ask such an important question. The excitement of our quest must have distracted me so. Squire, do tell, dost thou know the history of this sacred land of Tome? Might this knight share with ye the tale of the terrain of magical expertise?
Yes, please.
Oh, fraptious day! Pardon my giddiness. 'Tis not often such a joyous opportunity presents itself. Nylok, master of harrowing history, shall giveth thee the abridged version, as it were. Eons ago, a group of 5 spiritualists with incredible powers discovered something beyond their imagination. With the combined forces of their magical light, they pierced through their own dimension and found a new world in the form of a lost continent adorned with beautiful landscapes. However, this vast land was also populated with monsters, the likes of which the new explorers had never seen. A mighty battle commenced as the 5 spiritualists fought against this world's monsters in hopes of conquering their land. When the fight reached its peak, one of the spiritualists tapped into the deepest reaches of the magical light's power and ended the conflict with one massive wave of destruction. The strongest of the monsters were wiped out, but the land itself had been torn asunder. In the wake of the war, the once grounded continent became a floating archipelago of terrain, each piece held in the air by the light's lasting magic. The 5 spiritualists had conquered the now splintered land of secrets, a land that they collectively named Tome, for the seemingly infinite amount of new knowledge it held. They traveled back to their original world, bringing with them their many disciples to help build a new populable environment. As they continue to explore its locales, discovering more about the inner workings of its ecosystems, the 5 spiritualists each discovered their own ways of attaining eternal life. Chief Batopio became one with nature. Plant life and fungi grew upon him as he ruled the Edotis Woods. Queen Ruler Ruby gained infinite youth after consuming the potent gemstones of Morganite Valley. President Exec combined his magic with the ores of the land to convert himself into a metallic being, who then built Telluria City. Empress Kinder Spirit gave up her corporeal body and became an everlasting spirit of the volcanic Orange Island. The magical light that helped them conquer this land was utilized to further enchant the floating terrain with teleportation capabilities, the telepillars we have today. Thus, the Net of Light interconnected all 4 regions under the rule of the godly webmaster and the 4 Net Kings. As time passed, Tome became a habitable land for the 5 conquerors and their followers, who wished to share this world and its magic with more people from their original world. And so the dimensional gates surrounding Tome were open to any and all that wished to cross its threshold. As the populace grew, and as one might expect, a struggle for power eventually broke out between the inhabitants of the 4 regions. Knowing the prevention of battle was impossible, The conquerors pooled their magic together to cast a massive spell upon Tome in its entirety. Any and all violent acts were to be executed within pocket dimensions enveloped by the net of light, which we know as the battle grids, in order to keep the bloodshed to a minimum. While 4 of the conquerors continue to rule over their respective regions, the godly webmaster rose to the skies above Tome, discovering another new land beyond the splintered continent. They continued their search for new knowledge and oversaw all the land from above the heavens, with more and more beings from other worlds entering Tome each passing year in search of knowledge, glory, friendship, power, and more. And we, of course, are among those many warriors adventuring upon these lands. The Campaign of Champions is a perfect opportunity with which to test our bravery to the Net Kings and be rewarded for our great acts of heroism.
Wow, did you memorize all of that?
But of course, a good storyteller does not always require a script. With that, it is time to venture forth. Off we go!
Hello there, little one. Welcome to the Adodus Woods Martial Arts Dojo. I'm the master of this here establishment, Bolamore. Let me know how I can help you to become stronger. Alright then, I treat all warriors with the same respect, so I won't be holding back now. Prepare yourself. Alright, that's the stuff, little one. Now how's about I teach you a new special technique as a reward? Choose the one you want and I'll make it so. A fine choice, little one. I hope this serves you well out in the field of battle. Come back here if you ever want to work out and test your new moves. Good luck to you. Welcome, little one. What'll it be? Right away. Show this here dummy what you're made of. Welcome, little one. What'll it be? Come back any time then. Hello there, little one. Welcome to the Unidos Woods Martial Arts Dojo. I'm the master of this here establishment, Polno. Let me know how I can help you to become stronger. Alright then, I treat all warriors with the same respect, so I won't be holding back now. Prepare yourself. Alright, that's the stuff, little one. Now how's about I teach you a new special technique as a reward? Choose the one you want and I'll make it so. A fine choice, little one. I hope this serves you well out in the field of battle. Come back here if you ever want to work out and test your new moves. Good luck to you. Welcome, little one. What'll it be? Right away. Show this here dummy what you're made of. Welcome, little one. What'll it be? Come back any time then.
Dojo Master Bolomor is so strong! Someday, I hope he'll teach me a cool fighting technique. And did I mention his haircut is totally on point?
Hello there, little one. Welcome to the Unidos Woods Martial Arts Dojo. I'm the master of this here establishment, Bolomor. Let me know how I can help you to become stronger. Alright then. I treat all warriors with the same respect, so I won't be holding back now. Prepare yourself! Alright, that's the stuff, little one. Now how's about I teach you a new special technique as a reward. Choose the one you want and I'll make it so. A fine choice, little one. I hope this serves you well out in the field of battle. Come back here if you ever want to work out and test your new moves. Good luck to you.
Our quest to obtain the elusive relics of the Shadow Beast continue! Lutius Labyrinth, Sector M, we ride! Our heroes arrive, surrounded on every side by fungus the size of imposing trees. The knight takes the first step forward, accompanied by his ever-diligent squire. The road is paved with danger. But will their destination yield victory or despair? Oh, dear me, how could I? Nylok, dragon of foolish forgetfulness! Have forgotten to ask such an important question. The excitement of our quest must have distracted me so. Squire, do tell, dost thou know the history of this sacred land of Tome? Might this knight share with ye the tale of the terrain of magical expertise?
Yes, please.
Oh, fraptious day! Pardon my giddiness. 'Tis not often such a joyous opportunity presents itself. Nylok, master of harrowing history! Shall giveth thee the abridged version, as it were. Eons ago, a group of 5 spiritualists with incredible powers discovered something beyond their imagination. With the combined forces of their magical light, they pierced through their own dimension and found a new world in the form of a lost continent adorned with beautiful landscapes. However, This vast land was also populated with monsters, the likes of which the new explorers had never seen. A mighty battle commenced as the 5 spiritualists fought against this world's monsters in hopes of conquering their land. When the fight reached its peak, one of the spiritualists tapped into the deepest reaches of the magical light's power and ended the conflict with one massive wave of destruction. The strongest of the monsters were wiped out, but the land itself had been torn asunder. In the wake of the war, the once grounded continent became a floating archipelago of terrain, each piece held in the air by the light's lasting magic. The 5 spiritualists had conquered the now splintered land of secrets, a land that they collectively named Tome, for the seemingly infinite amount of new knowledge it held. They traveled back to their original world, bringing with them their many disciples to help build a new populatable environment. As they continue to explore its locales, discovering more about the inner workings of its ecosystems, the 5 spiritualists each discovered their own ways of attaining eternal life. Chief Batopio became one with nature. Plant life and fungi grew upon him as he ruled the Adotis Woods. Queen Ruler Ruby gained infinite youth after consuming the potent gemstones of Morganite Valley. President Exec combined his magic with the ores of the land to convert himself into a metallic being, who then built Telluria City. Empress Kinder Spirit gave up her corporeal body and became an everlasting spirit of the volcanic Orange Island. The magical light that helped them conquer this land was utilized to further enchant the floating terrain with teleportation capabilities, the telepillars we have today. Thus, the Net of Light interconnected all 4 regions under the rule of the godly webmaster and the 4 Net Kings. As time passed, Tome became a habitable land for the 5 conquerors and their followers, who wished to share this world and its magic with more people from their original world. And so the dimensional gates surrounding Tome were open to any and all that wished to cross its threshold. As the populace grew, and as one might expect, a struggle for power eventually broke out between the inhabitants of the 4 regions. Knowing the prevention of battle was impossible, the conquerors pooled their magic together to cast a massive spell upon Tome in its entirety. Any and all violent acts were to be executed within pocket dimensions enveloped by the Net of Light, which we know as the battle grids, in order to keep the bloodshed to a minimum. While 4 of the conquerors continued to rule over their respective regions, the godly webmaster rose to the skies above Tome, discovering another new land beyond the splintered continent. They continued their search for new knowledge and oversaw all the land from above the heavens, with more and more beings from other worlds entering Tome each passing year in search of knowledge, glory, friendship, power, and more. And we, of course, are among those many warriors adventuring upon these lands. The Campaign of Champions is a perfect opportunity with which to test our bravery to the Net Kings and be rewarded for our great acts of heroism. Oh, thank thee very much. With that, it is time to venture forth. Off we go!
Against 2. This will make for an exciting experiment!
Outnumbered, but not outclassed, this knight's blade of cold steel shall freeze our enemies in their tracks!
doing good back there.
Fight till the end! This knight believes in thee! What say ye, Keeper of the Orb? Let out thine most aggressive catchphrase!
Here comes my butt!
A valiant effort!
This isn't the true maze of the forest, but a secret is hidden within this area. I just know it. Perhaps it's obscured by some sort of optical illusion.
Wow! It's Nyla in the scales!
Oh, this knight's reputation precedes him!
Hey, if we beat you, do we get famous? Let's find out.
Try, if thou dares!
My quarry has arrived.
Destruction routine set. Execute.
Behold, Squire! These two warriors are fellow role players as well! Joyous! Fret not! Victory is at hand!
My friend and I always try to sneak out here to the forest when our parents aren't looking. But whenever we try to navigate the maze, we always wind up back where we started.
The maze is up ahead, but I can never get to the end of it. That little fairy is too fast.
Greetings, traveler. Interested in any of my wares? Ah, you wish to purchase these?
A fine choice. Thank you. Lovely. I'll be seeing you again.
Prepare to face the bulging biceps of Captain Man!
This knight sees thy bulging biceps and raises thee mind-compelling calves. Have at thee!
Damn, not here. Remember me.
Greetings. Ah, you wish to purchase this? A fine choice. Lovely. I'll be seeing you again.
Hark! Beyond this path lies the entrance to one of Ludius Labyrinth's many mazes of trickster trees. One wrong turn, and we could become lost forever! We must proceed with caution. Oh! That heinous laughter! Could it be?
You never cease to surprise me, Nylock. Training hapless fools to follow in your foolish footsteps. How positively gauche.
Stand back, Squire Hat! 'Tis the devious Demon King! One of this night's foulest and most aggravatingly recurring enemies!
Oh, please. Flattery will get you nowhere. It certainly won't prevent me from dragging you into the depths of the underworld, where you belong.
What the devil do you want with us, your jesty?
I know full well of the ridiculous goals you and your so-called Dandy Alliance seek to achieve. You wish to obtain relics of the ancient Shadow Beast, so that you may futilely prove to Chief Batopio that your band of imbeciles are worthy enough to stop its inevitable return.
Doth thou think of this goal as a meaningless effort? Nay, we say, the Alliance shall be victorious!
Well, as you know, my duty is to spread chaos and discord wherever I go. So, if you and your squire wish to scour the contents of the forest, you'll have to extinguish my furious fire first.
Bring it on, foul demon! You're no king of mine!
Well said, Squire Hat! We shall conquer any menace that blocks our path!
Bah! I shall burn you both to cinders and scatter your pathetic ashes to the pits of hell!
Have at ye!
But my flame has not been put out just yet, fool!
Then the winds from another swing of this icy blade shall extinguish thee, once and for all! Rally, squire! Blast! Foiled by this devil's wicked ways!
Oh, this is simply too good. My cohorts of the damned shall laugh themselves into oblivion upon learning that I bested Nylok, dragon of driveling density.
Laugh while thou can, demon! This night shall rise from the ashes and take vengeance soon enough! But we have a fated mission to fulfill!
How pitiful. And yet I already know this to be true. In fact, allow your gracious king to grant you and your squire new life. Now, live with the shame of being revived by the tainted heavenly chimes that fell to the pits of hell. In the meantime, I look forward to embarrassing you and the rest of your dubious dandy alliance in the very near and darkened future.
Well, this newest installment of Tales of the Terrain concludes in victory for the devious Demon King. However, I, Nylok, master of courageous comebacks, shall live to fight another day, as will ye, Squire Hat. In any case, let us press onward. Now, according to Guildmaster Flamegirl's information, a mysterious sprite of the forest is what shall guide our way through this maze and towards what we can only hope shall be a treasure box containing what we seek. This night must warn thee to take in thine surroundings with careful observation, for the twists and turns of this labyrinth are treacherous, but fret not! If we become lost, exiting the forest is super simple, so they say. A wrong turn shall send us back the way we came, in which we may begin again. Oh, be wary, shadowy figure. The labyrinth is filled with danger. Wouldst thou like us to accompany thee through this treacherous trial of trees?
Oh, no thank you. I'm okay.
Very well. Good tidings.
Trying to be a knight in shining armor?
Well, yes, but not in the way ye are implying, squire. Get thine mind out of the proverbial gutter. Now, let us venture inside.
Alensmag. Set. BRB.
You made it through the maze! Good for you! Me? Oh, I know this forest like the back of my hand, because I live here now. I got lost.
Oh, the enemy! Halt!
Look, everyone! Yelling has arrived.
Oh no, not you again!
Ye foul troublemakers shan't seize another Shadow Beast relic for thyselves this day!
Y'all too slow, yo. You ain't ever gonna get enough, and ain't nobody gonna compete with us in the contest. 2 days from now, we gonna dominate and then make bank, dog!
Thou haven't won yet, miscreants! Shadowy figure, may we join thee in battle to even the odds against this terrible triumvirate?
Okay, I guess.
FYI, joining up with Hackhead and Tryhard Thesaurus Rex ain't exactly gonna make this any easier for you. Light bulb. Or actually, it might.
Huh?
You know, boys, I got to thinking. We have so many of those little statue thingy-majingies stocked up already. What's one down the drain?
Can't be serious.
Aw, that's really nice of you.
Be this some form of foul trickery? Furthermore, did thou just calleth me a dinosaur?
Oh, my bad. I'm not like that. I was wrong to make assumptions. Ah, come on. You know you can trust this pretty face. This one right here.
Yo, you got a screw loose, boss man? If you won't take it, I will.
No. Step back, the both of yous. Scoot, today you're gonna learn a little lesson about sharing and listening.
Well, the mysterious stranger reached this destination before we did, so 'tis only fair for them to collect the potential prize.
I guarantee it'll be worth your while.
Well, nothing to lose, I guess.
Stay on thine guard. The treasure could be truthful, but these deceivers are certainly not.
Say what?
Is that a question mark at the end?
Yeah, I wonder what that means.
It means it's your lucky day! Allow me to introduce y'all to a little technique called Frame Perfecto!
My guy! I knew you had this all on lock.
Yeah, okay, sure you did.
What in the woods has happened? How is this possible?
Alright, so check this out. It would seem that the battle grid can't decide if you're fighting us or the little mini-boss who was hiding inside that there treasure box. So, it's both. Pretty cool, huh?
Wow, this game's engine's got real problems, doesn't it?
Now you really are the boss.
Yeah, okay.
The future is not yet written. Let us pen a new chapter.
still ain't cracked up to be what you were cracked up to be.
What?
You heard me.
Well, let's give him some credit where it's due, shall we? I mean, whenever you take on this guy, the odds are pretty stacked. But still, we think somebody in this picture could pose a problem if they tried hard enough.
Me?
What? Never. You're golden, Arch. I'm referring to their special little friend over there. I see you.
All I'll say is, next time, you guys are done.
Yo, don't be dishing out threats y'all can't back up.
Au contraire, mon derrière. I think the one with the hat's got our number. But we got theirs, too.
What was that, Italian?
The point here being, you can keep on acting a fool and playing tough, White Hat. It's cute, but it's not gonna get you very far. We'll be keeping our eyes on you.
Yeah, all 6, you dig?
5, actually. Your character model's only got 1, because of the visor. Sorry.
It's all gravy. Bottom line is, we've given him a demo of our awesomeness and something interesting to chew on for a bit. You know what? This has been a good day for us. Very productive. I hope you guys have a good day too. So until next time, 1, 2, 3, bye-bye.
I'm not sure what's going on here, but I don't want to intrude on anything that's not my business. I'll see my way out.
Think nothing of it. Don't be a stranger, mysterious stranger. Though one might cross paths with evildoers such as those, there are warriors of justice at every corner such as we. So, never hesitate to ask for assistance.
Oh, well, thank you. I'll remember that. See ya.
Squire, is what they said true? Guildmaster Flamegirl has had her suspicions of the troublemaker's ways not being entirely pure, but they spoke as if ye are no better. Please, indulge this knight's curiosity.
I don't know what they're talking about. You shouldn't trust them.
Of course. It was not this knight's intention to rope thee in with the enemy. We managed to triumph thanks to thine efforts. Thy dedication to the Alliance is much appreciated all the same. Speaking of which, the Guildmaster requests our presence at the village. Though we return empty-handed, we should attend all the same. Please understand one thing, Squire. Ye shall receive this knight's benefit of the doubt, as we can use all the assistance we can acquire during this time. However, this alliance has a purpose, an important one. If anyone were to betray us, or somehow hinder our chances at victory in any way, I shall never forgive them.
Hey guys!
Hark! Good tidings, Guildmaster! Squires! Status report?
Got some good news for a change. Took me all afternoon, but I managed to find another relic. So now that brings us to 2.
So we've got about 1 more full day to find a 3rd one. Otherwise we can't enter the event for this region.
We've still got time. I can try and spread my search over the next day if it'll help.
If you can, that'd be awesome. I gotta take some time off tomorrow, unfortunately. So I'll be hustling for the rest of the night to see if I can find 1 more. I don't want to waste this chance if we can take it. Oh, crap, sorry. I didn't even think to ask. How'd you guys fare today? Anything turn up?
Nay. Sadly, while we faced many powerful opponents in the labyrinth, we were unsuccessful in obtaining a relic.
Your highly suspicious delivery makes me think you found one, but got duped.
Yeah, happened to us too. We fought one of those shadow beast things and won, but no relic.
Well, wasn't exactly the same situation.
Indeed! We nearly found one, but an opposing guild managed to snatch it before we could. My apologies, comrades.
No worries. I know you guys worked hard. Anyhow, just wanted to touch base again real quick. I gotta get back to it. As soon as I manage to track down a third relic, I'll call everyone in. We all need to be together when we hopefully get to register.
Works for me.
We'll make it happen.
Aye, verily.
I'll try my best.
All right, Dandy Alliance, break!
You'd think an event like the Campaign of Champions, with so much money on the line, would take place at like an esports arena or something.
Seems like NetKing Software is capitalizing on the fact that everyone's stuck indoors. The amount of people with free time on their hands must be getting them so many subscriptions, they can practically give money away.
Sure seems like there's a lot of people clamoring for it, too. You guys excited about the regional event tomorrow?
You're darn tootin'! They've been hyping up this whole thing for months. I'm gonna be sure to tune in for when they stream it live.
I'm just hoping it won't be a one-sided competition. I hear those troublemaker guys collected so many of the items people needed to enter, there might not even be that many other guilds that get to try.
Nah, man, my money's on Cast the Dreams. I'm saying it right now, I think they're gonna win the whole thing.
Weird question. Have you ever fought a boss and a player at the same time? Like, as if they're fused together?
No, but that sounds awesome!
It sounds like you're making stuff up. That's something better to start urban legends with.
Hey guys, I might try the battle arena for the first time today. Any advice?
Sure. The arena's a great place to earn some quick netty. It works like an online lobby. You can call in whichever friends you want to play with and then put out calls to fight against other teams.
Indubitably, you're most likely to find challengers you've fought against once before out in the field. But best of all, you can do battle with them again and again.
Thanks.
Welcome, Squire Hat.
Hey, there we go. That just leaves Alpha and we'll be good.
Surprised he wasn't with you.
We're not married, you know.
If you were, though, which of you would be the breadwinner?
Clearly me, because I get it done.
Aw, you're making me want to ship it.
Hey, sorry I'm late. Wanted to grab a new technique at the dojo real quick. Did I miss anything important?
Nope. Anyway.
At last, the Alliance is united! Take it away, Guildmaster Flame Girl!
Took me quite a few more hours, so apologies for my grogginess this morning. But I got us our third relic, so you know what that means.
Oh, that's great. 2 for 2 then. You really did it.
Yeah, we owe you for this. Sorry it was such a last-second ordeal, but at least we pulled it off.
Stupendous, Guildmaster! Now we must make haste for the registration.
Right. We have the stuff we need, so next we should head over to the stronghold with all our members and make it official.
Cool. Lead the way then.
My word! The grand courtyard of Toadstool Towers is certainly bustling.
Yeah, well, considering how much people had to scramble to get their hands on enough relics, they probably had to use the whole week like us before they even could register.
The NPC up ahead is who we've got to talk to. Let's get this out of the way.
Welcome, Warrior of Tome. Are you here to register you and your guild for the Campaign of Champions' first regional event?
Yes.
Please present the necessary qualifications for entry into the Idodis Woods regional event. For proof of your eligibility, you must have collected 3 Shadow Beast relics. You have done well. Please register the name of your guild and number of members.
The Dandy Alliance, 5 members.
Your bravery is much appreciated. Your guild of 5 members has been registered. Please be here at the designated event time. Good luck.
And done.
Awesome! What's next?
Tomorrow's the big day, and we need to be fully prepared for whatever the first event will be. So, I'd say all of you should take today to do some training. Particularly, if any of you guys haven't fought the dojo master of the village yet, I'd get on that. I got a new special technique myself the other day between missions. Each of us should have at least one more.
Got it. Should we try that battle arena thing too? Will that help?
Yeah, definitely. The more dough you earn to get yourself some new power-ups and items, the better. Plus, every fight is more practice. That said, I've got my hands full today with something really important, hence why I wanted to get this situated so early. I'll have my laptop on me, so if you need to call me in for some support at the arena, reach out and I may be able to drop in.
Wow, the fearless leader's got something more important than the game going on? What, are you going off to save the world?
Yeah, that. Any other questions?
Anything else we can possibly do to be ready for tomorrow?
Like I said, get yourself a new technique at the dojo, challenge some other players at the arena. Hell, you can even go exploring around some of the region if you want to grind some neti on some monsters. All up to you.
Then it is settled. I, Nylok, dragon of powerful preparations, shall ready myself for the inevitable battle in the morrow.
Same. I'll be totally on top of things. Promise.
Yeah. We'll go try out our new moves on some chumps over at the arena.
Cool. There should be a confirmation email sent to each of you on what time the event is tomorrow. Be there early. Dandy Alliance, break!
Whoosh!
You coming with?
I'll catch up in a sec. Meet you at the entrance?
Yeah, for sure. See you there.
Is it too easy to tell I'm a bit nervous?
What's wrong?
So, remember when I mentioned we got ambushed by a fake relic and had to fight that mini-boss yesterday? My fault. I went ahead and hastily opened up a treasure box. Got us dragged into the fight, and by the time we finished, the other ones were empty. Herb wasn't mad or anything. I just felt kinda embarrassed.
Mistakes happen. It's no big deal.
I know, it's just... Herb hyped me up as like an RPG veteran or something. I don't want to let him and the others down. I got too overzealous and acted without thinking, so I ended up wasting a bunch of time. Bottom line is, I should be taking this more seriously. I mean, Stephanie really seems to. At least we're set to enter the regional. I just gotta make sure I do my best for the team tomorrow.
Don't psych yourself out. You're doing fine.
I hear ya. Shouldn't get myself too worked up over something like this. Anyway, thanks for letting me get this off my chest. I figured Curb didn't sweat it anyway, but I feel a little better talking about it with you. If you want to bring any of us to the battle arena, let us know. Have a good one.
Ah, hello, my friend. I can sense your curiosity, your hunger for adventure, and your lust for seeking out the rarest treasures. Am I correct?
Sure?
Ha-ha! Fear not, my fellow achievement hunter. I, Complete Boy, can be of assistance. The power of my incredible memory has allowed me to keep track of the rarest items in all of the terrain and where they can be found. One very special type of treasure in particular is quite a task to track down. But if one can collect each of them, I believe the rarest and most important treasure of all will reveal itself. I can understand if you would prefer to make these incredible discoveries entirely on your own, but if you would require my help, I am at your service.
Yes, please.
Of course! Now, listen closely. These items are very small and often difficult to spot, but if you're observant and explorative, you'll find them just as diligently as I did. For starters, you can find a couple of easy ones in the final section of Fimicola Field, Sector A, as well as in the second section of Rapandum Riverside, Sector C, behind a few mushroom houses. In Luteus Labyrinth, Sector M, follow the footsteps to the secret path of the forest maze, and you'll find one of the items hidden behind a treasure chest. Lastly, there are two in Jacksoni Jungle. Sector K has one in the final section behind some ruins. Sector S has another on the lower floor, tucked in the corner between some stone blocks. Now, those aren't the only treasures you'll find in these woods, but I'm sure you'll come across the other ones on your own. Happy hunting and good luck, my friend!
Welcome, little one. What'll it be? Come back any time then.
Sorry.
Watch it. Sheesh.
My bad. Some of those matches are tough. I got my tail handed to me, but it was fun. Good luck to you.
I saw your name on the list of entries for the event today. You're part of the Dandelions, I think, right? Hope you guys win.
Thanks a lot. Also, it's the Dandy Alliance. So they live stream coverage of the Campaign of Champions every week?
You betcha. Every Sunday they're gonna be streaming the 4 regional events. I'll be watching today for sure. Got nothing else to do. What with the curfews and all.
Have you guys heard any rumors about what the regional event's gonna be about?
Well, nothing specific. They've been pretty secretive about the whole thing.
It is my belief that NetKing Software wants to have everyone competing be put on a level playing field. Hence why they've supplied no information, other than it will be a mission issued by Chief Bitopio.
Guess I'll find out for myself soon enough. Thanks anyway. So, who are you guys betting is gonna win the competition today?
The troublemakers seem like they've got the biggest edge just because of how many relics they've collected, but I'm rooting for the Cast of Dreams.
You're forgetting the one with the real best shot at winning this thing. The Karmic Blossom. She's like a legend around here.
No love for us, I guess. Hey, do any of you guys fight solo? If so, any tips for beating more than one enemy?
Ooh, that's a toughie. The dojo masters are alright one-on-one, even Stevens. But them lot by yourself? You're dreaming, mate. You better be well prepared.
Bring lots of items. Stack yourself with power-ups that boost your defense power and magic defense. And hope that you've practiced your blocking well enough that you won't get knocked out.
I'll do my best then.
Greeting. Ah, you wish to purchase these? Lovely. I'll be seeing you again. Greetings. I'll be seeing you again. Greetings, looking to sell. Lovely. I'll be seeing you again.
Ah, Squire Hat.
Good. All accounted for. Thanks again for doing this, you guys.
Hey, we want to win, right? Busted our asses enough this week as is. We're gonna do the same thing today. Plus, if we manage to pull this off, it'll be a nice chillax couple of weeks till the finals.
Yeah, one can hope. But don't forget, we got some steep competition. Before we get going, if there's any other last adjustments you guys want to make them now.
I'm all set. Let's do this.
To the Toadstool Towers!
By the way, a little late on this, but has there been any word on what the actual event is?
Nah, it's been pretty vague. Guess we're all gonna be finding out at the same time.
Indeed. The only sliver of knowledge granted to the warriors of Tome seeking victory in the campaign is that the task issued by the region's NetKing can be completed at equal effort to all of the guilds present, regardless of how large or small.
So we've got 5 members. The troublemakers, who no doubt will be a massive annoyance, have 3. And the Cast of Dreams has now apparently 6. Plus, one of the toughest of all is the Karmic Blossom, who's entering completely solo.
Yeah, I guess it's hard to tell if it's actually an advantage in how many members you have. We'll know for sure until we see the event itself, but it doesn't matter, because we're gonna be in the money.
Hey, speaking of, if we do win, what do you guys want to do with your cut?
Ahem! What we dragon folk do with our coinage is our business, thank ye, Squire.
Oh, the countless theories to your deep lore. Perhaps he's paying off his 500 alimonies to all his illegitimate RP love children. Who can say?
What? Most uncouth!
Well, you already know what I'm saving mine for. Visitation rights to my hapless child. That would be you.
Wait, really? You're using it to come visit?
Duh. Plane tickets and hotels are expensive, last I checked.
Aw, dude.
That's really cool of you guys. I mean that.
Well, it'll be cool when we can actually go outside. We'll be going from long distancing to social distancing.
I swear, I don't have the evil, life-threatening virus.
So, how about you? What's the cold and mysteriously businesslike guildmaster gonna spend all that cash on?
That's on a need-to-know basis.
Uh-huh. So needy I am.
Now, squires, let us focus on the task at hand. The event could start at any moment.
Brave warriors of the Unidos Woods, it is time. Behold the glory of our Net King that presides over these lands of green, Chief Bitopio.
Welcome, future champions of the terrain. You have all showed great prowess for the privilege to stand before me. I thank you for your tireless efforts these past 6 days and 6 nights. As you know, an ancient threat is seeking to return. Kadget the Shadow Beast, who was among the most powerful of the monsters that once infested these lands, was splintered into hundreds of pieces back during the Great Conquering. The relics you have been seeking to reclaim, in the image of the Shadow Beast's once complete form, each seal away a piece of the monster. Now, we must put a stop to that horrible demon's revival once and for all. Each of your mighty guilds must travel to the Rusula riverside and sacrifice your relics to the ever-flowing stream so that its essence may finally be purified and the lush Edotus woods shall be free. The godly webmaster, ruler of the highest order of Tome, has sent an emissary from the heavens to oversee this trial.
Forever here, coming to you live from the terrain of magical expertise. And this is the Campaign of Champions. Today we're streaming full coverage of the first of 4 regional events happening this month. The purification of the Shadow Beast. We've got a whole host of incredible players here this afternoon. The guilds competing against each other are as follows. The Casto Dreams with 11 relics collected. The Smallimals with 7 relics. The Karmic Blossom with 3 relics. The Mean Green Team with 25 relics. The Dandy Alliance with 3 relics. And with a whopping 251 relics collected, the Troublemakers! Which of these powerful teams of dedicated players will not only earn themselves the $2,000 prize, but a spot in the final event for a chance at the big $20,000 grand prize? The excitement is overwhelming. Take it away, Chief.
Your enthusiasm is greatly appreciated, emissary. Now, brave warriors, re-enter the telepillar behind you, and you'll each be taken to the Rusula riverside. Your trial shall begin there. Now go!
All right, let's go.
My warriors, can you hear my voice? I am communicating to you telepathically. Move towards the edge of the water and be ready for my command.
Guildmaster, dost thou have the relics on hand?
Of course. Now everybody get ready. I think it's safe to assume the trial won't be over as soon as we dump these in the water.
Release the fragments of the Shadow Beast into the river so that we may purify this foul monster.
Egads!
Oh, I get it.
Wait, what's the deal?
This cannot be! The purification process of the river's sacred waters was in vain? No. No, this is impossible! Warriors, look out!
Here it comes. Let's do it! Everybody good?
The prophecy was wrong. This can only mean our greatest fears have come true. Warriors, you must press on upstream to where Rusula Riverside feeds into the Lenzitis Lake. Please hurry!
Right. Then the first guild to complete this quest to the end will be the winners. No hesitation. Come on!
Thou shalt never defeat the Dandy Alliance!
These fragments, they must all be eliminated. Warriors, use your might to take them out!
If we each fight one, we could save ourselves a few minutes' worth. Split up!
Copy that.
My gratitude to you all knows no bounds, brave warriors. This mistake is mine to bear, and I humbly ask your forgiveness. To think that all across the lake, Kadget's presence could arise so numerously, and that we of the Edotus Woods could be so lucky to have such a wide array of powerful protectors. It is only because of your collective bravery that Kadget was finally eliminated and banished to the depths of the Lenzitis Lake. The heavenly emissary and I witnessed everything from here in the towers. For your hard work, I wish to reward each of your guilds with something special. Though I am grateful to each and every one of you, there was one guild in particular that stood out above the rest. With no hesitation, this guild swiftly and diligently put an end to the Shadow Beast's terror quicker than any other. For that, they should be celebrated.
That's right, folks. For completing this regional event the fastest, we have ourselves a winning guild. The champions of the Adonis Woods are the Troublemakers! Competitors Archie, Skate, and their guildmaster, Raccoon! Congratulations!
I prefer Captain Raccoon, but thanks.
Uh-huh. Would you guys like to share a few words?
Hi, Mom. Do you think Dad's finally proud of me?
Butts.
Butts! 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 Butts!
About your victory.
Kids, am I right? Anyway, if I could leave you all with a few things, never underestimate the power of your own ambition, keeping a calm, positive mindset, and of course, a great, great leader. Thank you, Miss Endeavor.
I'm forever.
That too.
Wonderful! These bright young players have an even brighter future ahead of them. In just a few weeks' time, they'll be awarded their $2,000 prize and have earned themselves a spot in the final Campaign of Champions event.
Be on your guard, warriors. New challenges await around every corner. Tomorrow, I implore that all of you pay a visit to the Chrysoberyl Kingdom in Morganite Valley. The beautiful Queen Ruler Ruby will also be seeking future champions, which could be any of you. Heed my words, and I shall see all of you again in the very near future.
That's it for the chief, so that's it for me. We'll see you all next time on the Terrain of Magical Expertise Campaign of Champions Live. Forever out!
Guys, I'm sorry. This is...
Look, it happens. We did the best we could with what we had.
Except we didn't even do that! I messed up and got Nylok booted out before we could even reach the actual boss! The party wasn't at full strength and it was my fault.
Think nothing of it, Squire Alpha. 'Twas an honest mistake. All warriors with great potential must learn to fail before becoming truly great.
Yeah, I guess we all kind of dropped the ball in our own ways.
But we can't afford any screw-ups. I mean, you guys can't afford for me to keep messing things up like this.
We can, though. We have 3 more opportunities to win this. We'll just have to push harder and do better on the next one.
Indeed, Guildmaster Flame Girl. We must not lose hope yet.
It really is okay. I appreciate you taking responsibility, but that's no reason to put yourself down. You're a valuable member of the team.
Thanks. I really promise this time. I'll do better, okay?
Dude, she's not yanking your leg. You're fine. Oh my god.
We'll all do better. I expect that of myself as much as I do the rest of you guys. Let's break for the rest of today and get an early start tomorrow, as soon as the second regional event kicks off.
Hear, hear! Though this knight was absent from the final battle today, it shan't happen again. As our adventures continue in the glimmering locales of Morganite Valley, we shall unite our powers together and seize victory next time. So saith I. Nylok, master of hopeful outlooks!
Excuse me, trying to get to Court's Castle. The telepillar down to the south will take me to Morganite Valley, right?
That's right. If you travel all the way to the back of the hub town, Chrysoberyl Kingdom, you'll find the entrance to the castle.
Thanks.
Aha! My experiment succeeded! Someone actually came over and talked to me, simply because I made myself available to talk.
Oh, so that's how it works. I'd be careful with that, though. You wouldn't want to accidentally invite people into a private conversation. Oh, nothing personal to you, stranger.
No offense taken.
I wouldn't worry about it anyhow. I'm sure they've got plenty of security measures, so keep using your chat logs or anything. I hope.
What did you think of the first campaign event?
Something about it felt a little suspicious. That raccoon guy almost never got targeted by any of the Shadow Beast's attacks. Either that team lucked out, or something was wrong with the monster's AI.
Interesting. My friends just got an item recently called an Orb of Unity. Any idea what it does?
Oh yeah, dude! That's the thing that can let you make team attacks. They were only introduced in the last week or so as a new feature for the Campaign of Champions, and they're pretty rare.
You can only use the orbs once, so if there's someone else on your team you think you can craft a good technique with, go for it!
Will do.
Just got back from my very first protest today. I'm beat, but it was worth it.
Keep fighting the good fight.
The southmost telepillar can be used to transport back to other hub towns in the surrounding regions of Tome. The west telepillar shall take you to other destinations within Morganite Valley. The east telepillar will bring you to the kingdom's outskirts, where battle is not prohibited. Finally, the northern telepillar, just past the fountain, will take you to the guarded gates of Quartz Castle.
This is the Chrysoberyl Kingdom, hub town of Morganite Valley. The mysterious gems we mine are the terrain's most potent power source, and helped our glorious queen found this land's shining empire.
Ah, hello. If you were looking for the Morganite Valley Martial Arts Dojo, you've come to the right place. I am Morgani. Are you seeking to become my newest pupil? Excellent. Well then, I hope my fine artistry shall impress you, my pupil. It seems you need a little more practice if you hope to beat me in my artistry. Perhaps you could try again. I'll be here whenever you need me.
Welcome! How may I serve you? Are you absolutely sure? Thank you. Anything else I can do for you today? Have a wonderful day!
Dojo Master Morgani is a master of
gems as well as martial arts. Don't let the pineapple shape of his hammer mislead you. The crystal sculptures he makes from it are amazing, and they hurt you if you touch them.
The queen's body has survived for eons and retained its beauty thanks to the magical gems she consumed. And she crafted us from the land itself, instilling us with long and prosperous life under her gentle rule. Life is good.
This isn't the time for that.
There you are. All right, let's get right to it.
Her Honorable Queen Ruler Ruby graces the commoners of Crystalbarrel Kingdom with her presence for a very special announcement.
Ah, my people, my loyal subjects, how you shine as brilliantly as the reddest of rubies. And yet, you have never had the honor of setting foot within my castle walls. Well, don't despair, for an opportunity I shall now present. In 7 days, I will be holding the grand glistening ball within my court's castle, and you are potentially invited. Oh, but my queen, potentially, you say? I did say, yes. You see, my faithful folk of this lovely land, to be allowed within these walls, you must live up to certain standards. I can't simply let any commoners inside. The grand glistening ball is only for the most noble and delectable of souls. For this, all I ask is to prove yourselves. I hear tell from Chief Betopio that there are still an abundance of strong, clever, and resilient warriors that inhabit these lands, and I wish to gaze upon them most of all. But how, my queen? How do I show that I deserve to be within your presence? Patience, my little morsels. I shall explain everything. I require that any party that wishes to be at my party collect 10 precious gemstones hidden across the beautiful landscapes of Morganite Valley. The gems in question, you might wonder. Well, ruby, of course. Sapphire, emerald, beryl, garnet, amethyst, and pearl, and diamond, zircon, and finally, a cat's eye. My splendid retainers down in the courtyard shall equip your team with a gem case, to store each of the 10 necessary precious jewels within. I shall give you all 6 days to RSVP back here, where the heavenly emissary shall approve your collection. This ball shall be an experience like no other, so make haste in finding those gems. I do hope to see you all there, but until then, ta-ta!
Here, brave warriors, your gem case. Good luck to you!
Follow me, guys.
It would appear our new goal is crystal clear. Where doth our search for the jewels begin, Guildmaster?
Believe it or not, right here. Did a little research on where to track down all 10 of them. It's, well, half pretty standard and half kinda tricky. But more to the point, there's actually one we can get right in town. Somewhere around here should be an NPC we can talk to that'll give us a clue. Speaking with them should activate the next thing we'll have to do in order to get our first gem.
So it's like a fetch quest?
I think so. Most likely we'll have to trade him something to get it.
Sounds complicated enough. So, I say we split into groups.
A wise choice, Squire. Perhaps more ground can be covered if we comb the kingdom in combinations.
Sure, then let's spend the first part of this day on just finding the one here, before we start looking for the other 9.
And we'll do it together! Go team!
Yeah, dude.
Hey, Alphonse, why don't you team up with me for this one?
Oh, sure.
Wait, You know what? Never mind. It's cool.
Then the Squire and I... Nylock, Detective Dragon of Super Sleuthing! Shall investigate hand in hand.
Hooray!
Come, Squire! Whoosh!
See you later?
Yeah. If I don't die of too much exhilaration.
You're welcome to come with us too. Let's start searching.
Over that way is the kingdom's graveyard. Even though our bodies are made to live long, those who were shattered in battle wind up buried as only memories.
Ho hum, nothing to sell. No, not today, travelers. However, granite has many uses, don't you know?
A merchant with nothing to sell? That's out of the ordinary.
I think we found our guy. Now, granite, where do we find it and what use is it to us?
Lots of crystals all over the place. But if I remember my 8th grade science class, a lot of gems are made from granite, I think.
And there's one place around here that might have something less fancy than crystals. I say we give the graveyard a little visit. All right, team. Now for a command I never thought in my entire life I'd ever have to give. Let's go grave robbing.
Yes, ma'am.
Check every one of them.
Let me know if you find anything. Huh? Hey, what's this guy about?
Good day, traveler! Hidden within one of the gravestones is a special piece of granite. If you fetch one, do bring it to me, and I shall craft it into a beautiful zircon gem.
Oh, well, that settles that then. Let's keep looking. Should turn up eventually. Oh, sweet! Did you just fight one of those living tombstones as well? I didn't get anything for beating it, but it looks like you got the right thing we need.
Good day, traveler! Hidden in one of the gravestones is a special piece of granite. If you fetch one, bring it to me, and I shall craft it into a beautiful zircon gem.
Thank you, mysterious bird person. Here you go.
Thank you, generous traveler. Now, please stay patiently right here while I fly to my smithy to create the zircon.
Hey, any luck?
Yeah, we found the granite piece and I give it to the NPC. He'll be right back with the first gem.
Wait, you mean the merchant, or?
Oh, no, the mysterious bird person. Come to think of it, are you, like, interrupting the cutscene somehow?
Wait a minute.
What? What's the matter?
Come with me, quick. We gotta get back to the merchant on the lower level.
Hey!
Yeah?
You're not an NPC at all!
Yeah. Real perceptive.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Did you just take that granite piece from my guildmate and get yourself an easy gem?
From what I remember, Captain Anime Hair over there gave me the granite piece.
No, I thought you were gonna give me the zircon in exchange for it.
No, I said if you give me the granite, I'd make it into a zircon. I never said anything about giving it to you.
But you had green text. I thought you were an NPC.
Sounds like you need to get your memory and your eyes checked. I'm gonna go now.
No, you're not. I don't know what exactly happened here, but you'll have to forgive me for siding with my guildmate over some rando who's being rude as hell right now.
For the love of... What do you want from me? Because I can guarantee the moderators aren't gonna be on either side of whatever this is.
Tell you what then, how about we take this outside and have a little one-on-one? Winner gets the gem.
I could wreck all of you saps solo.
Wanna bet? Fine, all three of us versus you. Unless you're more chicken than raven.
Oh, wow. I ache for how many brain cells you wasted coming up with that one, honey.
Bring it on.
I second that. What do you say?
Remind me again why I should have to bet anything just because your stooge messed up.
Fine. I bet that if we lose, I'll get you another gem.
So generous! Well then, I'll see all you lovely people on the outskirts. Do be quick about it.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. We're gonna be just fine. I've got a plan. Come here for a sec. We've got a secret weapon that'll take that guy out in one hit.
Wait, what secret weapon?
I'm making an executive decision with the prize we got from yesterday.
Okay, can I just say, 1, Vulcan Rocket is an awesome name, and 2, did you really just use the Orb of Unity with me? I thought you would have saved it for Nylok!
I took a look at that guy's profile just now and saw he was a natural element. With a beefed-up infernal technique from both of us combined, he won't stand a chance. More importantly, though, I want you to understand that you are an important member of this team, so no more pouting or being down on yourself anymore, okay?
Okay, thanks a lot.
We got us a goose to cook. Let's not be late. The telepillar should take us to the right spot. I sent off a message to Curb and Nye to meet us out here in a couple minutes. They should arrive just in time to see us wipe the floor with Birdo.
Hey, we're ready.
Yeah, huh? Let's get on with the massacre.
If you insist.
What? Did you really think I'd be so brazen as to accept a 3-against-1 deal without a plan? You can't assume your opponent is as stupid as you are.
Don't let him get to you. Let's outplay his parlor tricks and hit him with a secret weapon as soon as we can.
Bravo, morons! Truly. Well, I suppose I'll take my leave, Zircon in hand. I'll be expecting my promised extra gem of your choosing to be given to me before the week's up. Though I'm honestly not holding my breath on getting it before then. Anyway, good luck in your future failures. It's been riveting. Oh, and I'm disappointed.
Zounds! What transpired here, comrades?
We got beat.
Yeah. Other than that?
Badly.
Allow thine faithful knight to provide assistance.
Thanks.
No big deal, right?
By the way, that Vulcan rocket thing was awesome.
Right?
Wait. What?
Oh, we made a team attack. It's pretty cool. Hot. It's a fire attack.
All right, let's move on. Huddle up and listen up, team. Got a lot of ground to cover. So we missed out on getting Zircon, but I'll see if I can scrounge it up through some alternative means. Hopefully shouldn't be too big a problem. Now the other 9 gems can be collected in a bunch of different ways, but I've been sorting through all of the available quest lines, enemy item drops, and generally important locations around the valley. Got 3 particular areas pinpointed. Prenite Peaks, Moonstone Mines, and Chalcedony Canyon are going to be our biggest targets. If we work fast and hard, we can get all 10 gems collected in just a few days and then allocate the rest of the week to training.
Most impressive, Guildmaster! How shall we proceed?
Well, we got a few missions we can split up between the gang. But before that, any questions?
Yeah, I got one. So, why exactly did you guys blow the Orb of Unity on making a team attack just to handle this one random guy who was bothering you?
We thought it'd come in handy for the fight is all. Steph just said it was an executive decision.
An executive decision. Right.
Curb, it's really not a big deal.
Last I checked, there were 5 members of this team. You know, it'd be great if our guildmaster considered our input before tossing away a super rare item like it was nothing. What if it could have been better served between you and Nye, huh?
Squire, remain calm. There is no ill will to be bared towards the Guildmaster. This knight respects her decision.
Okay, so what if I wanted to use it with Alpha so we could have had a team attack? Did it ever cross your mind to maybe include this in the last message you sent us?
Curb, we can get another orb.
Oh, you make it sound so easy, but we only got this one as a booby prize because we lost that last event.
Dude, come on. Don't be upset over this.
Look, I get that you want to spend more time with each other, really. But you need to chill out and focus on the task at hand here. We have more important things to worry about, and we need to put the campaign first.
Oh, is that what we need to do? You know, the feeling part of the team shtick and working hard for the team, gotta win the thing with the team, go team! Not really feeling all that right now. Especially with the whole I get to keep $10,000 for myself if we win the championship thing. Remind me why we're all just okay with that?
Because I work myself to exhaustion, literally 24/7, and will continue to do so for the next 3 weeks straight if I need to win that prize.
That's not my point. This doesn't even feel like a team. It's more like we're a bunch of underlings and you're the boss going, go do this, good, do the other thing. I command you, and it's stupid.
Curb, you are way out of line right now. Step off.
That's what I'm talking about. At this point, I'm practically only doing this for the money. The little amount of money I'm making so I can go and see him, and not for your super secret BS you won't friggin' tell us about. Good. Great. Awesome. That's my cue, ladies and gentlemen.
Wait, don't go! Hold on a minute, I'm sorry!
Congratulations. You got me doing the stupid ... dots now.
Please. I promise we can sort this out. Just don't quit the team.
Squire, this knight beseeches thee as well. Do not forget that thou can better achieve thine goal if we still remain together.
Fine. I'm not quitting. But call me back when you're ready to stop being a boss and be a leader instead.
That was not cool.
He's allowed to be upset. There's blame to go around.
Thou handled the situation as best as thy could, Guildmaster. Perhaps it would be best to halt any further missions today and rest thy spirits?
Yeah, I'll check in with everyone tomorrow. Sorry you all had to see that.
Fare thee well. Fret not, Squire Hat. Things seem dire, but they shall work themselves out in due time.
Excuse me, have you heard anything about where I can find a cat's eye gem?
For the campaign, you mean? They're pretty rare, but I've heard that you can get one by defeating a secret boss hiding beneath one of the stages in Morganite Valley. Can't remember which one, though.
Thanks all the same. Hey there, I'm going to an area called Chalcedony Canyon today. Any monsters or anything I should be on the lookout for?
Definitely. You'll run the gambit of finding mimic clusters when searching for treasure. They're crab-like creatures that hide inside of boxes, and they can summon other enemies to assist them.
They're not the only hidden threat to look out for. There are some graveyards in that place with killer graves that'll come to life and attack you as well.
I'll keep an eye out. Thanks, girls. I've got a friend who's been feeling down lately, and I'm not sure how to help him. Any advice?
If he feels comfortable talking about what's bothering him, sometimes even just listening can go a long way.
I'll try that. Thanks. You guys heard of any new up-and-coming teams that might have a good shot at the Campaign of Champions?
Oh, new ones? Not really, though I hope the Cast of Dreams gives it another shot. They were pretty great during that first event, and I hear their numbers are growing.
My money's still on the Karmic Blossom. I mean, did you see how close she got last time? She's so awesome! I bet she could win the competition all on her own if she really gave it 100%.
No way! If any solo competitor's gonna take the whole thing, it'll be the end-all be-all. He's the best there is.
Hello, my pupil. How can I help you? Excellent. Well then, I hope my fine artistry shall impress you, my pupil. How inspiring! I feel like I've learned so much. I don't know if I'm the master or the pupil anymore. Well then, go ahead and select the new special technique you'd like me to bestow upon you. Ah, yes, one of my personal favorites. Consider it yours, pupil. Use it well in your future battles. Do come back again if you're looking to train. Hello, my pupil. How can I help you? No problem. I've got the training dummy ready. Hello, my pupil. How can I help you? I'll be here whenever you need me.